The next method for resolving IRS liabilities is the 120-day extension to pay. The IRS, particularly if the client has a wonderful compliance history, will grant an automatic 120-day extension to pay. You can get this simply by calling ACS or writing in. We recommend you call ACS and saying, hey, my client intends to pay fully, but we need a little bit of time. Can we get 120 days? Generally, if you don't ask for 120 days, they won't give you 120 days. So make sure you say, I want 120 days. Again, when you're dealing with ACS agents, a lot of times they are not the most taxpayer friendly, so you want to make sure you ask for your 120 days. However, what the IRS doesn't tell you is even though 120-day extensions are granted fairly automatically, there may be ways to buy your client a little bit more time. So for example, if you call ACS and you say, you know, my client is going to pay you, but we need 30 days to pay it off, can you give me a 30-day collection hold? And the IRS will say, great, yeah, we'll give you a 30-day collection hold. And at the end of the 30 days, you go, you know, IRS, we'd really like another 30 days. And the IRS agent, depending on how they feel, will say, okay, we'll give you another 30 days. At the end of that 30 days, then you can call the IRS and say, hey, we're going to be ready to pay in full. We just need 120 days to do it. And the IRS says, okay, I'll give you your 120-day extension. So you can only use the 120-day extension once, but by adding collection holds before you actually trigger the 120-day extension, you may be able to buy your client more time to pay the IRS off. Now keep in mind, during this period that you're extending collections, interest and penalties will continue to accrue, but at least you are avoiding the threat of any collection action or any levies, which is really, really important. So keep that in mind, that things are highly negotiable within that 120-day window.